Hello, and welcome into a new vlog. We are in Cyprus again because I already did some video in Cyprus. It was back in January, and I was so excited to come back in April this time. So the weather was a bit different, the vibe was a bit different, and everything had something new. So welcome in this vlog. There is some moment I will speak French, and other moment I will do some voiceover in English because I want to switch the YouTube channel in English so I can do more video in the world and more people can understand me, hopefully. So just remember that you can choose any subtitles you want in the corner of the video. So I arrived in the airport of Paphos, which is a pretty little city in Cyprus, but I went straight to Limassol, where I like to be actually, because Limassol is always moving. There is stuff happening there. You can go to cool coffee shop, cool restaurant, there is business hub, stuff happening there, and you can feel you are in a city more than you are in an island. And I think for small island it's good to have those kind of city where you feel you're not totally in an island and you still have opportunities and stuff to do, you know. But enough of the city, and I arrived in a small village. It's called Apesha, and I don't know, the vibe again is different in a village, and I like this contrast in Cyprus because there is the nature obviously, and also I don't know, the air of the Mediterranean, lemon in the trees, oranges in the trees, olive trees, but there is also the city, and the night you can go, you can enjoy billiard restaurants, dancing class. And one of the places I love to go, especially on an island, is obviously the beaches, and there are quite some really beautiful beaches in Cyprus. One of them is Ayia Napa, and this is the place where people love to go, especially the tourists and the expat, but they also love to stay there. In the summer it's really crowded, there is a lot of people who wants to live also in Ayia Napa, the expat especially. So you can understand why, because look at the clear water, it's really amazing. Yeah, the water is clear, the vibe is peaceful, and the days going so fast. Actually, Ayia Napa, Protaras are the opposite from Paphos in the island, so there is a bit of the road trip to go there, but definitely worth it because you can see, yes, the beautiful beaches of Ayia Napa, but also the sea cave. We call them the Greek cave actually, and yeah, it's a place like nowhere else, I guess, because the vibe is different. You can take beautiful picture like Pinterest, Instagram one. It looks like the time has stopped there. Look at this Greek church, and it's so peaceful, really so peaceful there. been a long time I wanted to go to these places exactly because I saw so many pictures on Pinterest, but I realized at that moment that we can only go to the cave by boat. So that's why the picture we see on the social media, it's I think in the summer where you can go excursion with a boat. But still it was really beautiful and I would come back to take this picture for sure. In Cyprus, you can be sure that you're gonna have a lot of sunset, like almost every day. There is approximately 340 days of sunshine in a year. It was less this year, so that's why the island looks a bit more greener, which is good for an island who miss the water, actually. And this year I was lucky enough to spend and celebrate my birthday with those kind people who made me feel I'm home in Cyprus, which I really appreciated. Back in the village life, I told you the vibe, this is so quiet in Cyprus, just there is stuff happening in the cities, but the village, oh my god, the village, they have something special. And because it looked like I cannot go on holidays traveling without going to the mall, I went to do a bit of shopping. There is some malls in the big cities. For example, here it was Nicosia. Nicosia is the capital, so you have to do a bit of the road, depend of where you are. But Nicosia is special city also because it's really close to Turkey. For me, Nicosia is really a vibrant city where you can feel, yes, the vibe of Turkey, and it's also where there is an old town with shops and restaurants, and it's really clean, really like there is a vibe of a chill and peaceful city, which is interesting because you can cross the country and the border in the middle of the city, which I don't know where in this world there is a place like this, but if you have a European passport or ID of Europe, then you can in the middle of the street literally cross the border and you are in Turkey. But this is not what I did this day because I was actually starving for food, and especially Greek food, Cyprus food. So we went to a restaurant and they call it the taverna. Tavern is like the traditional Cypriot and Greek restaurant where you can find the traditional food. So I show you right now what we had. Ok, je suis à Nicosia, dans la vieille ville, et en fait c'est particulièrement cool cette ville parce que c'est à la frontière avec la Turquie, enfin avec la partie de l'île de Chypre qui est occupée par la Turquie. Et finalement on peut voir la frontière de très près, et on peut même y passer avec un passeport européen et même une carte d'identité. Donc c'est ce qui fait aussi un petit peu la différence avec Chypre. Et je vais manger dans cette taverne grecque traditionnelle, grecque ou plutôt chypriote à vrai dire. Et c'est un mix entre une vieille ville et la nouvelle ville, puisqu'il y a des boutiques anciennes et en même temps des choses récentes. Et voilà ce qu'il en est. Je vais vous montrer ce que je vais manger. Alors la nourriture c'est what's that exactly? Chef tailleur. Chef tailleur is pork and Ça, c'est des saucisses traditionnelles chypriotes. Ici, on a une assiette avec du porc, des pommes pita, du citron, on top. And just like that, it was the time to leave beautiful Nicosia to go back for village life and enjoying the sunset. You never have to miss in Cyprus because they are so awesome. And finally, this place is between Limassol and Paphos, and actually there's a really good restaurant, beach club, beach bar, restaurant. You can come enjoy the day here, and the food was really amazing. We had many things like this salad, which is not a Greek salad but a village salad. Is approximately the same. You have feta, you have pepper, onions, salad inside, which is not the case in the Greek salad, and a bit of onion in the feta was actually really good. And my favorite part is the chicken kebab. So there, when you ask for kebab, it's not like in France where you go to a fast food restaurant and you ask for kebab, they will put some meat in bread. No, here it's not at all like this. When you ask for kebab, it will be grilled meat and fish sometimes directly. So there's no bread, and it's more like a pita. I think I just want to come back to this place a Sunday in the summer and just having all the day to be on the beach, chill, having this beautiful lunch and being with friends, family around the table in this place. I was truly waiting for this day because we went to Aphrodite rock. It's a place definitely that worth it in Cyprus. In the Greek mythology, she is born there. But before, we went to a little village called Kouklia, and there's a beautiful coffee shop and restaurant taverna. Je suis dans un petit village qui s'appelle Kouklia, qui est entre Paphos et Limassol. Limassol qui est la plus grande ville, je dirais, de Chypre. c'est un peu le business hub, c'est là où il y a pas mal de constructions, des bureaux et pas mal de mouvements. Paphos, il y a une vieille ville qui est proche de l'eau et il y a aussi un centre historique qui est dans le centre de cet endroit spécifiquement. J'ai déjà fait un vlog là-bas au mois de janvier, donc je mettrai la vidéo juste là. L'atmosphère change définitivement maintenant parce que clairement l'été arrive et que c'est le printemps. Donc pour le moment on est demain début mai, donc le 1er mai demain. Il est déjà 4h de l'après-midi et j'ai pas encore mangé de déjeuner et il y a plusieurs tavernes qui sont dans le centre ici. C'est un tout petit village mais assez touristique je crois parce que c'est clairement très mignon avec beaucoup de charme. Il y a une église aussi et du coup je vous emmène un petit peu, il y a les cafés qui arrivent. C'est un Freddo Espresso. C'est le café qu'ils font traditionnellement ici que je vous ai déjà montré. C'est le café shaké avec des glaçons. Ils ont une manière très particulière de le faire qui est incroyable. Et ici, j'ai commandé un ice latte avec du lait d'avoine et du sirop de vanille. Il a l'air incroyable. J'aime vraiment quand c'est comme ça, c'est-à-dire le lait d'abord, ensuite le café et là, une mousse incroyable. Puis ensuite, je crois que c'est un lieu pour des pâtisseries. Donc ça semble être un crème, je sais plus comment on les appelle ceux-là. What's that exactly?
Pie?
Pie. C'est une tarte avec des myrtilles. Et ça, je crois que c'est plutôt une spécialité italienne ou grecque, parce que quand même, on est plus proche de la Grèce que de l'Italie. Et ça a l'air incroyable. Voilà. Cheers!
Cheers.
Really wants to go for the beach. We will go, but it will be cold after.
خايف تنساني وغرامها ساكن فيا يا طير العالي سلم عوالدي يا
قولوا لها باقي هي العمر هي الدنيا في حبها ساقي وردة بين عينيا
ليالي في بعادك في حبنا نكتب أغنية بدمع العين
اسكني خيالك في بعدك نتونس بنجوم الليل
وأنا عشانك
Alors, on est en train d'emprunter un petit chemin qui est en dessous la route pour aller. Alors, j'étais en train de dire avant d'emprunter ce petit chemin que je suis au lieu de naissance d'Aphrodite dans la mythologie grecque qui se situe exactement ici. Et c'est absolument magnifique dans le sens où Aphrodite, c'est la déesse de la beauté, du désir et de l'amour. Et en fait, c'est un lieu qui représente bien ça. C'est absolument magnifique.
أنا مالي أنا
مال عمري مالها حيرانة
ومالي أنا مالي أنا وأفهم ليه مني قلقانة بتزوريني في أحلامي والله ما لقيت غيرك في الكون
ما زلت ذكرى في بالي